Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while since I did an actual talking video. I just wanted to go over what things I've learned from having a garden here. So having a small backyard apartment city garden. It's middle of August now. Hope you've all had a good summer so far. Here in southwestern Ontario, it's been, well, in my part anyway, it's been extremely dry. We've had thunderstorms here and there, but overall we are severely lacking in rainfall. So I'll just quickly show you the garden one sec. So as you can see, the garden's looking a bit sad. I do try to water it, but we don't have a hose, so that would be the first thing, is water supply, water source. If it doesn't rain a lot, you need to have a good water source. So having a hose would have been super helpful, but so far I have to carry down my watering can from upstairs. So yeah, here are some very sad looking chili plants, chili peppers. I have got a good amount already harvested, and then I have I think they're San Marzano tomatoes, and then cherry tomatoes in there as well. The plants are kind of just sad looking. Pumpkin died. We went away for a week and couldn't water it, and therefore it died. Over here we have some more Mexican pepper plants. Again, looking a little bit sad, but it produced a lot. I tried to fertilize it as best as I could. And over here, the cucumbers. In fact, I have one here to take off. These are pickling cucumbers, so you want to take them off. This one's already gone too long, really, but there we go. These are really only good for, I call them tabletop pickling, because you need to have a lot of plants. So that's another thing I've learned, is that I grew a lot of the San Marzano tomatoes because I wanted to make salsas and stuff, and so I would have been using a mix of the Mexican peppers along with the tomatoes, and I was growing onions too, but I think the rodents got the best of them. I remember the last time I checked in, rodents were a major problem, and they still are. I have got quite a bit of peppers and tomatoes, however not enough in one shot to make anything worthwhile. So for example, cucumbers, I get 1 or 2 a week. That's not enough to do a whole pickling batch, so that's why I say it's good to make tabletop pickles, ones where you just literally make enough brine for 1 jar, and you cut the pickles up with the brine and leave them, and then put them in the fridge, something like that. So I did that, and they were quite tasty. I do have to refine my dill recipe a bit because they were a little on the sweet side. But so the tomatoes, lots of cherry tomatoes, really just for fresh eating, salads. My lettuce was didn't do too well. You need to really invest time in a garden, so you need to have a lot of plants, a lot of water, good fertilizer, and time to tend to the plants. And so I just haven't really had that balance this summer. I mean, last year it was a total disaster because of my son being a baby. He's a toddler now, but I still he's into everything, so I have to keep an eye on him all the time, so I don't really have time for gardening, except for when he's napping, which is what he's doing right now. But yeah, so next year I think I'll do things differently. I will plant things that I'm going to eat continuously, so carrots, lettuce, the salady stuff, anything tomatoes or even cucumbers. I don't think I'm going to do, because I want to have a lot of plants to be able to do what I want to do with them, which is salsas and pasta sauces and stuff like that, and large batch pickles. So I really need to have a bigger garden for that, and the backyard garden thing isn't cutting it for that, you know, just having a couple of plants here or there. Half my crop again has been lost to rodents as well, which is quite frustrating too, so I gotta figure out a plan for next year for that as well. Coming up the stairs, you can see the vines. I've been attacking them, but they just grow back faster than I cut them down, so the wildflowers aren't doing too good. Marigolds are kind of dying off. Lots of cherry tomatoes here. You can see them, even though the plant is very wilted, there's still quite a number of tomatoes on there. And then here's another plant here with some more there. So I have quite a number of them. And then up here, peppers, I took the majority of them off. There's a couple of like little chilies, and then I think there's a poblano in there somewhere, maybe along the back there, right there. Here's just a look at what I've got over the last couple of days and stuff. So these are obviously some San Marzanos that are, well, they've been here for a few days. They've been getting red. Some cherry tomatoes. And then I have a lot of these chilies of different kinds, peppers and stuff like that. And I dehydrated a lot of them in my dehydrator. So this is a pretty pungent smell, so I might grind them up into like a pepper to use in like a seasoning in some cooking. The pickle I just got today. So, I mean, I keep getting bits and pieces like this, but not enough to actually do anything crazy with. So that is it for now. Thanks a million for watching. If you're enjoying this content, hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And thanks a million for watching, and I'll catch you on the next